mill was at the works for an overhaul, so Ben was left to work alone. There was a lot to do at the clay pits, and poor Ben was feeling the work toll. That was when the Fat Controller brought in Jinty, from a preserved railway in England. Jinty was a lot stronger than Bill, and so was able to do a lot more work than needed. So much so, in fact, that he was also asked to do odd jobs around Brendam docks. Jinty enjoyed his time, but there was one thing that made his life a misery. Come on! Get in the right place to be unloaded! Alright. Let me just shift so Uranus doesn't have to put in the effort of moving. I will not be spoken to like that. There, I'll move. Too late, I'm busy now. Poor Jinty had had enough with Cranky, but Ben found it all rather funny. Is Cranky bothering you? Yeah, he's a right old grouch, isn't he? To begin with, you think that, but once you know him, he's really alright. Can't believe that when I see it. A few hours later, Jinty was backing down to some trucks. Cranky was being grouchy, as usual. Oh, not you again. I don't need a comment every time I go past. Jinty was so distracted by Cranky that he bumped his trucks right into Ben. Oh! Careful! Oh, I'm sorry. You should have been more careful instead of fooling around like that. You know what? I've had enough of you. Please refrain from talking to me, ever! Cranky and Jinty remained silent for the rest of the day. The next morning, Cranky was looking over Brendam when he saw Edward arrive. To his surprise, the blue engine was approaching a lot faster than usual. I think something's wrong with Edward. Whoa, because he's a silly little steam engine like me. Actually, Jinty, I think he's being serious. I am! Look! Edward isn't stopping! Something's wrong! If Edward can't stop, then I guess I'll have to stop him. How? I'll think of something. Jinty reversed onto Edward's line and rolled towards him. Edward's brakes had failed, and the silly trucks were pushing him forwards. Help! I'm coming! Jinty saw Edward and slowly began to reverse. The impact of the train's hitting was a lot stronger than he expected, and Jinty found himself speeding up. I'll stop you! Oh, I don't think you will! They sped towards the end of the dock. Jinty applied his brakes as hard as he could. Sparks flew, and the train slowly decreased in speed, but not enough. Jinty slammed into the buffers at the end of the quay and splashed into the sea. The impact stopped Edward completely, and he was very grateful not to be in the black tank engine's position. Ben brought the breakdown train to help Jinty out of the water. A few weeks later, Jinty came back, a lot happier. Jinty now respected Cranky for pointing out Edward's runaway, and Cranky gained a greater respect for Jinty. His brave actions prevented an even more serious accident. Jinty now respected Cranky for pointing out Edward's runaway. You seem to have written... Jinty now respected Jinty for... Sorry. Jinty now Sorry. Jinty now respected Cranky for pointing out Edward's runaway, and Cranky gained a greater respect. Jinty now respected Oh, sorry.